Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hejin Lee with a evening update for Bitcoin. So I wanted to start with a clean slate. That's what I like to do. A clean slate where I remove all of my markings and just start looking at it from a fresh perspective. So I already see, and I had a bit of an aha moment when I saw this. I was thinking, oh, wow, I didn't see this before because I had so many labels and markings and waves and triangles and all that. And I just want to share with you one thing. Okay, fractals are quite important in the analysis of future price pathway. Fractal, F-R-A-C-T-A-L. And this fractal has to do with bull flags. Boom, right here, 1. And I'm going to call this fractal number 1. And then I'm going to call this, here's another bull flag, but bigger and longer. Oops. I'm going to call this fractal number 2. And then finally, where we are now, even longer. And I'm now going to call this fractal number 3. And voila. When you can discern patterns like this, I think it can be invaluable. When you can see the patterns, especially with fractals, I think it can be very contributory to how you define the future price pathway. So when I have an empty slate, a blank slate, the first thing I do is to identify patterns. Now, after this fractal, what happened? Price went up. After this fractal, what happened? Price went up. After this fractal, what will happen? In my opinion, price will go to the target of 23,743. And then after that, 26,000. Everything has now shifted to the right. Okay. And then it'll go to 26,000. So this is just using patterns. And whenever you see these patterns, or in this case, a bull flag between two parallel lines, then what you get, these are usually wave 4 or 2. And that means that if these are wave 4 or 2s, then when you do your count, they will usually end up being wave 2 or wave 4. But counting from here, would provide 1, 2, 2373, would be the 3 and then 5. Now back to pretty much the same slate again. And sometimes you just want to kind of sit there and look at it. You can look at it because you might discern maybe another aha moment or price pattern. And last night I did mention this. If this does complete, then this is clearly something we need to look out for. If we have a left shoulder and the right shoulder completes, what's the head? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Then the minimum target for this, if this does transpire, would be 10,000. Let's just make it 1,100. 10,000, what was it, 73? Yep. 10,073. $103. That would have bearish implications. So we need to keep a keen eye on it. Now that the price has reached the neckline here, right here, and touched it, we need to keep a closer eye on this. MACD shows that it'll probably swing back up. But again, awareness is key in technical analysis. And the awareness of this pattern and doing a forward discernment and looking for the probable outcome is key to be able to know the options that you have. Okay, so that's it for tonight. I've presented my primary and now my alternate. The alternate can be a bit bearish, not a crash. It'll still be a healthy correction. It'll be a significant correction if it does happen, but that is not my primary count. My primary count is that we hit 23,743. I'm only presenting this because I cannot help but notice the pattern. So let's see what happens in the overnight price actions. I want to say thank you very much to all of the supporters who have been putting so many supportive comments for my blog, with the haters, downvoters coming out at Bernie Sanders. I don't even think he's ever really read any of my blogs. All he cares about is that some big hitter is upvoting, and he doesn't like it. So if you feel I have helped you in my blogs, the best way you can help me is add Steam power to your Steemit accounts and upvote. If you have zero steam power and you upvote, I am grateful, but you should know that it has near zero positive impact. And if you can consider, if you own Steam, you can easily convert that to Steam power. You can bring Steam from outside accounts to your Steemit account and convert it to Steam power. You don't lose anything. You just increase your influence power capability, and every little bit of Steam power can add up. 0 plus 0 doesn't add up to much. If you have 500 people with 0 Steam powers at the level of 25, you still get very little, minimal. So if you would like to continue supporting, if you can add some Steam power to your accounts and upvote, that would have the most direct way of counteracting the haters, the naysayers, the trolls, the downvoters, who leave no comment as to why they are downvoting. The ones who don't even read my blogs or misunderstand. I mean, I'm being accused of wanting bots for viewers, for views, which is just absolutely asinine. So I'd be grateful if you would consider adding some Steam power and continue upvoting. That would be probably the best way you can help. I wouldn't even engage these people in the comments section. Ignore them because they're not going to listen to you. That's for sure. Their mind is made up. But the most best and biggest impact you can have will be with your upvotes with some steam behind it, steam power. All right, let's see what the price action brings overnight. I mean, these people are going back to my day 6 and 7s trying to get rid of and downvote those blogs to near invisibility. But I think steam power backed upvotes would be the best way to negate that. All right, I'm now going to get off my soapbox. Thank you. Good night. See you in the morning.